Hello, my name is Mike DeGrace. I'm the head of the Ecosystem Success Group and Solution Sales Manager for Universal Robots, and we are coming at you from Automate 2025 in Detroit. I am excited to take you on this walk for food, beverage, and logistics industry segments. So if you're looking to learn more about how our robots are using those spaces, you're in the right place. We have a team from Universal Robots standing by, ready to answer your questions, so please feel free to use the comment section down below, where we'd be happy to get you plugged in with all of the great resources from our partners and the UR ecosystem. And so we're going to begin our tour in the Universal Robots booth. We're going to make our way back here towards the end as well. And we're going to hear first from our partner Robotique, from Kendra. So do you want to just describe this solution and who Robotique is and what you do?
I'd love to. Thank you so much, Mike. So Robotique is a really strong partner of Universal Robots. A lot of our deployments are successful due to the nature of the path planning and things we can do with Universal Robots platform. Specifically in the food and beverage industry, about half of our deployments end up in that space. And the reason for that is that our solution's a very small footprint and can be replicated very easily across multiple of your lines. As you can imagine, standardization in a facility is key so that your maintenance can go ahead and not only figure out one cell, but the multiple cells deployed across your different lines. Often in conversations with customer, another option is centralized palletizing, where they reroute all of those lines to one general room. Unfortunately, that leads to a lot of construction and a lot of replanning in the organization and facility. So our goal is to allow you to drop this into an existing end of line and be up and running faster. In the end, being up and running is key in all things automation, and the faster ROI comes with that being up and running aspect, right? So I really encourage you to come stop by. We can walk through our easy-to-use software. We interface directly on the Universal Robots platform with the UR Plus ecosystem. We've developed our own CAP, which really creates that uniqueness, I would say, with Universal Robots in this partnership to bring it to the next level so that you can take ownership in your facility and really run through it yourselves. We've seen a lot of operators go from being scared of a new automation, a new something in their facility, to then owning it and naming the robot and running with it themselves. So it's been amazing to see. Again, about 50% of our deployments is in the food and beverage space. And so we encourage you to come stop by, take a look, and we'd be excited to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Kendra. And if you're looking to learn more about Universal Robots or Robotique, we're going to drop a link down in the comment section below where you can access all of that information on UR Plus, as Kendra mentioned. And if you're in Detroit, come and see us at booth 4023. Thanks so much. We're going to continue on this direction. Thanks, Kendra. And the next partner that we're going to look at is Schmaltz. So the show is very, very busy today. And we're really excited to be here. If you're interested in keeping up with the latest and greatest in Universal Robots world, hearing from our customers, as well as our partners developing solutions, please follow our Re-Automated podcast. We'll put a link in the comment section below so that you can easily access that podcast. But it's an awesome place to stay up to date on thought leadership from Universal Robots and the solutions that are being developed in the ecosystem. We're going to make a brief pit stop here at the Schmaltz booth to look at the integration that they've done with the Universal Robot. So Schmaltz is a very large name, obviously, in material handling, end effectors that are all plug and play, pre-integrated with Universal Robots. They're a big partner of our UR Plus ecosystem. For those who are not familiar with UR Plus in this LinkedIn Live, it is a network of over 300 partners and over 500 products that are pre-integrated on the hardware and software side to be compatible with the Universal Robot. And what this allows for is de-risked integrations and very, very fast time to configure these products right from the native teaching environment with UR. If you're interested in learning more about Schmaltz and how they interact in the UR Plus ecosystem, we'll put a link down in the comment section below for you to find out more. We'll continue on this way and reach our next partner stop. Again, this is a live event. So if you have any questions or you'd like to learn more, please feel free to drop your comments or questions in the comment section down below. There is a team standing by from Universal Robots who's ready to answer your questions and get you plugged in with all the right resources. This Automate marks a very, very great time for UR. Part of what we're announcing here, in addition to celebrating our 20th year and specializing in collaborative robot arms, is the announcement of our new UR15. The UR15 joins our UR series of robots alongside the UR20 and the UR30. It's our next generation architecture for the joints. And one of the really special things and why we were so excited this Automate to unveil the UR15 is because of its new high-speed capability. The UR15 is capable of reaching speeds up to 5 meters a second in a footprint of 1,300 millimeters radial reach with 17.5 kilograms of payload. So as you can see from the broadcast, and if you're in Detroit, you'll know, this is a very, very busy day of the trade show. If you'd like to come and see all of the latest and greatest happening with Universal, make sure to come and visit us at our booth, 4023. Go around this way. We just made a pit stop over here in the Impact Robotics booth. I'm with Anuj. Anuj, can you talk about all of the different things that you do to equip food and beverage customers and logistics customers for Universal Robots?
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Mike, for being over here. And we've got a bunch of products that we do at Impact Robotics, and all the products that we make are to be able to accelerate the deployment of robots. So at this show here, we're launching this product called VacuGrip. And VacuGrip is a new way to be able to get vacuum gripping happening, right? So the conventional way of vacuum gripping is where people route multiple tubes across the end of arm tooling to be able to do the picking, whatever they want to do. But this system over here is a modular system. It's almost like a Lego block. You can build your own vacuum gripper over here. So for example, what we see over here is a vacuum gripper which has been designed to be able to do a pick and place of this particular product. So I just stopped this over here, and now I'm going to get onto this side and show you that this unit over here can be disconnected. So I can just take each unit out, and it's all very, very modular. The reason why this makes sense is in the food and beverage industry, there's a lot of changeover on the same line that the customer is working on. At some point of time, it's going to be a matrix of 3x2, it could be changed to 5x4, and that makes it very difficult for them to go through changeovers. So having something like this makes it very easy for a customer to be able to adapt. Now the entire system works around a product called a dock over here. This is the prime source of vacuum into the entire system. And this fits in two universal robots. It's got a UR cap built onto it, so very easily on the teach pendant, it can get all the icons over there for you to be able to make the program. Now over here, for example, if we were picking up a carton box like this, and I had a gripper which is off our shelf, if you wanted to use this gripper, all we had to do is stick this gripper in over here, rotate it 90 degrees, and you're done. So it's good to go. And now when there's a requirement for a changeover, I could do this. But keep in mind, if this robot had to mount this gripper over here, the end of the robot joints are going to hit on the box over here, and therefore there's a need for an extension. So what we do is we put in a reducer, we put in an extension, we put in a gripper over here, and we're good to go, right? So this is the product which we're just launching, and it's the first of its kind in the world. So if we can move over on this side. So what we have over here is a cobotizer, or it's an end-of-line palletizing station. So what we give over here is a product which is right up to here without the robot. The reason we do this is we are enabling the partners of UR to be able to use this and start palletizing. So this system comes including everything, including the gripper, including the cable management, the tube, the software, the UR cap software. All of it is included into this particular solution over here, making it very, very easy for a user to start palletizing using a universal robots. So this one here is built for UR20. We have another variant of this which can be used for a UR10E. And the key differentiator or the key selling point over here is you can start palletizing in as less as 60 minutes. And we've demonstrated that multiple times to multiple customers.
If you have any questions at all and you'd like to learn more about Impact Robotics, the cobotizer, as well as all the product lines that Anush talked about, we'll drop a link down in the comment section below where you can get plugged in with those resources. All right, thanks so much, Anush.
Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for stopping.
If you're interested in getting connected with the most up-to-date resources on how to begin programming, integrating, and even developing your own product interfaces for the Universal Robot, we're going to put a link in the comment section down below to our forums page. The forums page is a great place to stay connected with all of the Universal Robots resources. It's a very, very active community there, and a great place to begin your exploration into deploying Universal Robots. So we'll continue on in our tour over to our next partner stop. Learn more about this partner equipping palletizing solutions with Universal. Not an uncommon sight here at the trade show to see quadrupedal robots in the awesome Boston Dynamics spot. This is such a fun industry. So we're here at our next stop. We're going to learn a little bit about the Robotics solution and palletizing with Rocket Farm's Pally software. And so we'll hear from David Demers. Hey, David, good to see you. Can you talk to us a little bit about Robotics and the new palletizing solution?
Absolutely, thank you. So Robotics is a company that's 100% focused on palletizing. We're out in Montreal, but we sell systems all over the world. So this unit here is the most easy to use palletizing solution on the market. Once it's delivered, it's pre-calibrated, it's on casters, so you want to move it and connect the attached conveyor to your end of line, and you can start palletizing within a couple of minutes. It requires 110 volts, obviously, compressed air if you're using compressed air to generate vacuum. But yeah, so our software has been developed so that anyone without skills in robotics can actually become a programmer. And whatever happens with the cobot, if there's a collision, if it's not able to pick up a case from the conveyor, the user will get a prompt on the screen. So again, no calibration, no teaching of the pick point. You just roll it in place, it's on casters, secure it to the floor using those handles here, and you can start palletizing within 2-3 minutes without any programming skills.
Thanks so much, David. And if you have any questions you'd like to learn more, we're going to put some links down in the comment section for where you can access Robotics, as well as learn about Rocket Farm's Pally engine that's driving these awesome solutions.
Yes.
Thanks so much, David.
Super. Thank
We'll
you.
continue on our way. Thanks, everybody. In addition to the forums pages that we mentioned a little bit earlier, there's another phenomenal resource from Universal Robots that I will drop a comment down in the section below to our developer network. Our developer suite is what we call it. And this is basically a tool set for actually how to begin working in the Universal Robots ecosystem. So if you are a developer of a UR or of a tool that you'd like to be on the UR platform, or if you're interested in getting involved in integration to Universal Robots, definitely check the forums, but also make sure you've got access to the developer suite. And again, we'll drop that comment or that link down in the comment section. So we'll make our way through a very busy Automate. There are a large number of Universal Robots partners here at the show. This is certainly one of my favorite trade shows that takes place in the Americas region. An awesome place to see all of the latest and greatest. So thank you to the A3, the Association for Advancing Automation, and Jeff Bernstein for putting on what we think is the best Automate yet. Again, we have a team from Universal Robots standing by to answer any questions you may have, so please feel free to use the comments field down below to drop whatever questions you may be interested in learning about either UR or its partners. So we're going to make our way over here and hear from Kevin over at Siemens. So we'll round the bend over here. See Siemens' new Schmaltz product. I'll grab Kevin from the Siemens team. Kevin, can I snag you? Yes. Perfect. Well, Kevin's just getting things configured here. We're really excited at Teradyne Robotics, Universal Robots, and Mobile Industrial Robots to be working with Siemens so closely. Kevin, can you talk about what we're seeing here, what Somatic's all about, and all of how you take customers from planning on the digital thread side into the actual physical integration?
Hey, hi, my name is Kevin Wu, so I work for Siemens. So this is our show booth here where we're basically using a UR robot, and we basically add the Siemens technology working with UR. So the first thing that we have is basically, let me just get this started right here. And so we actually have the UR connected to our smart PLC here. It's a 1500 PLC, but so this allows the PLC user to be able to directly connect to the UR robots very easily. We can send commands to the UR controllers, and we can control multiple UR robots. So if you want to scale up with the UR robots, this is a very easy way to have direct control of UR. We made this thing very simple to use. But in addition, we also added some new AI technology. As you see here, Robot Pick AI. So the Pick AI deployment is in our IPC there, but it allows the customer, even if you're in intralogistic, food and beverage, just any pick and place, simple pick and place, this allows you to pick up unknown products very quickly and easily. It actually defines the pick points of the unknown object and pick it up. And then you can do all kinds of stuff you want to do. You can sort it, palletize it, depalletize it, however you want to do it. So that whole thing is what we're demonstrating here. And then on top of that, in the back there, behind the UR robot, we did a whole digital twin thread. So for customers that basically have some kind of R&D project they want to test, but they don't want to invest in the physical machine yet, we can do everything in the digital world and really test out infinite possibility with UR robots, with our technology, and really test out in the simulation world first and validate that before you spend the money and build the physical demo. So this is why it's a great partnership to work with UR and Siemens. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, and for those of you who are interested, we'll drop a link down in the comment section below for a recent newsletter we wrote about some of the collaboration that Kevin mentioned at the MXD facility in Chicago, Illinois. Some really, really cool things there, especially on that integration of the digital thread side to the actual physical production environment. We're really, really excited about this. So thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you so much.
We'll continue on our way to our next partner. And we'll go ahead and drop a link down below in the comments section. For those of you who are interested in learning more about the collaboration between Teradyne Robotics and Siemens. As you can tell, it's a very, very busy day here at the show. Again, one of the best ways to stay up to date on the latest in the robotics and automation industry. If you're looking to get involved with Universal Robots and you want to be part of one of the most active communities in LinkedIn, we'll drop a link in the comments section for how to get plugged into the Cobot Club. And this is something our team is really excited about. It's been a phenomenal networking location for sharing thought leadership, new innovation in the space, and some really exciting things that are being done on the Universal Robots platform. We'll make our way around the bend over here and hear from our partner, FlexLine Automation.
We're in
So we're going to hear from Lauren over at the FlexLine team. Lauren, can you talk a little bit about FlexLine automation and BoxEZ and just all of what you guys are able to do with this solution?
Absolutely. So at FlexLine Automation, we are a systems integrator, and this is actually our 41st year. We started out doing a lot of conveyors and other ancillary equipment to that with feeding equipment and end-of-line solutions, and through that we saw a need for collaborative box erecting, and that is where our patented box erecting platform, the BoxEZ, comes into play. We can erect multiple sizes of cases, multiple types of cases, all without changing our end-of-arm tooling, and if the cycle time allows, we can even case pack or palletize. So it's a really robust solution for customers that don't currently have a lot of room or a lot of automation in their facility.
Thanks so much, Lauren. And if you have questions and you'd like to learn more about FlexLine, we'll go ahead and drop a link down in the comment section below to where you can see more about the BoxEZ. And again, as Lauren mentioned, capabilities existing obviously in case packing, case erecting, really a lot of applications at the end of the line.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks so much, FlexLine team. We're going to continue on to our next partner, so follow me this way.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, Kathy. So we'll head over and visit our next partner, Piab. Again, another big name in the space that works very, very closely with many of our partners, equipping them on the tooling side. There's a few things that I think are going to be really interesting for you to see on this tour with Piab in particular. For the first stop, we'll take a look at this integration. This product is called the cobot Electric. This is an end-of-arm tool developed by Piab. It's part of the UR Plus ecosystem, and what makes this tool so special is that there is no required vacuum. It's just the tool I/O that's powering this end effector. Piab has also done quite a lot of thought and focus in building this tool to make it as easy as possible for integration. And so one of the really cool things that they've done is embedded all of the information for tool center point, payload, and center of gravity information for the end effector right into that pre-integrated UR cap. And what that allows you as the end user or as an integrator that's looking to deploy one of these is peace of mind, not having to worry about all of that information. The configuration is so straightforward and simple, and we'll drop a link down below to where you can find more information on the UR Plus ecosystem about the cobot Electric. We'll continue around the booth here. We'll take a look at one other solution in the Piab booth. For those of you who have been with us since the beginning of this tour, thank you again so much for your time and attention. You may recall this solution. This looks probably pretty familiar to you. This is the Robotique AX10. So over in the Universal Robots side, we're showing the PE20 with the Robotique team. Here at Piab, we're also showing with our partner Schmaltz Automation the AX10, and this is a slightly different version of their palletizing solution, but again, best in class in palletizing from the Robotique team. And if you have more questions on Piab, Robotique, how they equip customers and partners in the food and beverage and logistics space, we'll drop some information down in the comment section below, but do feel free to reach out with your questions and comments as well. As, like I said, we've got a team standing by. So we're going to continue back from the Piab booth over to the Universal Robot side. You saw a little bit of, in this tour, how the arm interacts with various products as they come at the end of the line. On the other side of Teradyne Robotics business is mobile industrial robots, our autonomous mobile robot platform, and that's going to be a great place for you to learn how the other part of Teradyne Robotics is equipping customers in logistics and food and beverage. So we'll make our way back. Thanks, Piab team. For those of you who would like to learn more about how Universal Robots is specifically equipping customers in the food and beverage or logistics segments, we'll drop a link down in the comment section below to our industry page, where you can learn specifically about how UR is supporting customers and partners in this exciting new industry. As you can see, lots of Universal Robots here at the show. If you're interested in learning more about how UR is equipping customers and what people are doing here at the trade show with our platform, please also tune into some of the other cobot walks that are being hosted. We've got an artificial intelligence focused walk, a walk focused on our UR Plus ecosystem. You're here for our food and beverage and logistics walk. We have one more that we'll be posting as well on the metals, machining, and automotive industry segment, and some of what our partners are doing in that space as well. As part of what Universal Robots is excited to talk about, we released this product last year, but we'll drop some information on it down below. UR and NVIDIA have had a strong collaboration, and one of the fruits of that collaboration is our AI accelerator. And this is a really, really exciting new product from Universal Robots because it's giving our customers and our partners tools to more easily deploy artificial intelligence empowered solutions with our platform. All part of being at the trade show is dodging traffic through the aisles. So we're going to go over to the mobile industrial robot side of our booth and hear from my colleague Kyle, who will walk us through some of the exciting new things going on at Mobile Industrial Robots. So I managed to flag him down. Kyle, how's it going?
Put the coffee down.
Yes, sir. So Kyle, we saw a lot of applications with robot arms. We saw how the Universal Robot is equipping customers for case packing, case erecting, palletizing, material handling. Can you talk about how Mobile Industrial Robots is coming alongside and basically supporting the other side of the production?
Yeah. So Mobile Industrial Robots fits the gap at the end of the line like Mike just led into. So what we call internal logistics or intralogistics is where Mobile Industrial Robots has its fit. So behind me we see our MIR 1200 pallet jack, which is designed to move pallets of goods. Further back we have our mobile cobots as well as our MIR 250 shelf lifts and ROEC 200 pallet lift. What we fill in is at the end of line when you have finished products or going towards line, raw material or empty pallets that we need to bring over. Mobile Industrial Robots fits that gap where you have your processes being completed. Now you need something to take your finished goods and bring it either to the next station or deliver things to your process. So Mobile Industrial Robots, anything on a pallet, anything that's already been created, we take care of that. The UR side of things is the internal processes and actually assembling those parts. Now that was probably a minute, right?
Yeah, perfect. Hey, well, hey, thank you so much, Kyle. And again, if you have questions about anything that you saw on the tour, Universal Robots, Mobile Industrial Robots, how Teradyne Robotics works with our partners to equip them for their customers in all different kinds of industry segments, please drop those comments and questions down below. We'll put a link as well for Mobile Industrial Robots, the pallet jack, and some of the things you heard Kyle mention. Coming at you from Automate 2025.